Have made it. Got our feet to the ground.
All right.
I hope Bishop Johnson is happy and he's watching and listening. Listen, this is your girl, Pastor Michelle Ellison, and y'all know I love rocking with my mentor, Pastor Melissa Johnson.
Hey.
I'm so excited about this.
Yes, me too.
And y'all probably are wondering, what is this? Well, welcome to Real Talk at the Z. Yes, I'm excited. This is our official intro video. We've been putting our minds together and just, letting God speak on different topics that we could, speak about.
Yep.
And Real Talk at the Z is pretty much going to be set up to where we're going to talk about things not churchy.
Not churchy. Those real, reaching, and relevant issues.
Exactly. So people have been asking, hey, can we talk about this? Or why doesn't the church talk about that? Or, okay, so, here we are.
We're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about it. Single, married, male, female, money, sex, all of it. We coming.
All of it.
We are coming. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the chat. We are open. We also have topics that we're going to be bringing forth ourselves.
Right.
But just give us a little bit about who you are.
Well, y'all already know who I am.
Well, everybody don't know who you are, honey.
I am Melissa Johnson. Right, that's who I am. And so, of course, here at Zion Christian Ministries, I am the pastor of discipleship and the pastor of the Z Experience.
Yes.
So, and so that's the sum of it, and we're just here to talk today and just talk about these real issues.
But you're more than just a pastor.
Yeah, of course, Pastor Plus. But talking about here at Zion, right? But what? Life insurance agent.
Come on.
What else? I'm helping us out. I'm helping us try to get our money together, right?
Yes.
I've been really on that question, so I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
So that's a whole nother podcast though. It's coming. And what else? Author.
Yes, most definitely.
Keep remembering that one, right?
Yes.
So I have several things going on.
So y'all make sure you go to Facebook and look for I am Melissa Johnson. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And who are you?
Well, I'm like you. They should know who I am, but everybody does not know. I am Michelle Bell Ellison.
Bellison. She's Bellison.
Bellison, affectionately known. People, it's cool. I understand that I've been Bell for a long time.
That's your brand.
And I built my brand and ministry centered around Bell. So, I don't get offended.
Okay, good.
Anymore.
No disrespect to Brother Eric.
Yeah, babe. We're not disrespecting you at all. You just got to understand how ministry works. But yeah, Michelle Ellison, been here in Murfreesboro since '85, seen a lot of things, done a lot of things. I am not an author yet.
Okay.
I'm
like
working on it.
I like the yet.
On so many different arenas, but I found my purpose. I understand that I am the greatest, the best executive assistant anybody could ever have.
Now that
I know for sure.
Yep.
If I can't do nothing else outside of that, I can pray for you. I'm like my auntie, Aunt Vera, God rest her soul. I got a direct connection with the Lord.
Okay.
So, I'm also the online pastor at Zion, the pastor over membership. I sing on the praise team again.
Yeah.
That's exciting to get back into that role. But I'm like Bishop. I'm a nobody. Trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody.
Yep, that's good. That's good.
We're just so churchy. We can't help it. I promise y'all, we are going to discuss topics that are outside the church, but we're also going to deal with things that happen inside the church as well. Because one thing that I've learned being in your presence and just kind of following along with you in certain endeavors that you've done is that we have been taught some things in the church, that ain't what God said.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, so that's that thing for me is some of this
the cliches,
erroneous type teachings that were good, but then they were also like they were wrong. And
right.
They caused us, I believe, they have caused us who are believers to live below our privileges.
Yes.
And below, who we really are.
Exactly.
And so it's just time for us to come up, but we can't come up until we know, what we actually have access to.
Exactly. So you all have to stay tuned. Like you have to turn your notifications on and look for Real Talk at the Z, because we're going to unpack some of these untruths, as well as deal with mental health, physical health.
Right.
There's some of us that just feel like we just don't need to go to the doctor, but we're going to unpack some things as such, what it's like to be single, what it's like to be married. We're coming.
For all of it.
We're coming for all of it. By the end of 2023,
right,
your life is going to be impacted in a real, relevant, and reaching way. Yeah.
And Pastor Ellison, another thing that is so dear to my heart, is I don't remember where I was at, but I remember hearing this one lady, she said, as she was ministering, she said, God would that you be a whole person.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And a holistic person. Now she said a holistic person. That's mind, body, soul, and spirit.
Yes.
And so I think some of the things, and this is why, Real Talk at the Z is going to be so good, is because for so long in the kingdom, right, or Christianity, we just only focus on the spiritual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The mystical. And like you said, you don't want to go to the doctor because you're saying, well, God is going to heal me. Yeah, he will. And sometimes he'll use the doctor.
Come on
because
now.
He'll heal in different ways.
Who gave the doctor the knowledge?
You see what I'm saying?
The wherewithal.
Yeah.
The endurance.
Yeah.
And the perseverance.
Yeah.
To make it through school, because that's not an easy feat.
It's not.
It's not.
But you know what is even before I go to the doctor, how about we start eating right?
Whew.
Okay, so that
Pastor
would help
Johnson.
us. I know we're not doing no class tonight.
Oh my goodness.
No
I don't know if I get ready. All I can say is just get ready, because we coming.
Like, we got to start eating right, because he said, I want them to have dominion, right? When he created, I want them to be fruitful, multiply, subdue, replenish, have dominion, and then we keep on reading. He says, and then eat right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We skipped that part.
We skipped that part. We don't want to hear that part.
We don't want to hear that.
But we still got to deal with the fruitful, because y'all think it's only babies. Okay.
Woo.
But anywho.
Don't they use that scripture for that all the time?
Yeah.
That's what we're coming for.
Yeah.
That's why we have Real Talk at the Z.
Yeah.
So we can unpack these mysticals, these mysteries, these myths.
Right.
Misconceptions, misunderstandings.
Yeah.
Also, just being a guiding light.
Right.
Because God did call us to be the light of the world. We want to pour a little salt in the earth, so that how to handle the young lady that's in the cubicle that you might not like, but you got to figure out why you don't like. Is it her or is it her spirit?
Right.
So we're coming after all of that this year.
Yeah.
I promise you, by the end of the year, you're going to see some significant change in your life somewhere.
Yeah.
As long as you stick with Real Talk at the Z.
The Z. Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
And that's I know we're about to get ready to wrap this up, but one of the things I've been listening to Dr. Cindy Trim, and she's doing a teaching on the extravagant mind.
Yes.
And she said in there that, we think going to church is just the shouting, the praising, just all of that.
It's
she said,
more.
But the truth of the matter is you come to church to learn how to think good.
See?
Right?
So as a man thinketh,
so is he.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? And so we want to come so we can, we come in here and we're going to be doing some talking here on Real Talk at the Z that's going to help us think good. So by the time we get to the end of year 2023, our thinking should have changed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be sharing some things that's going to make you sit at home or be in your cubicle, and you're going to start thinking.
Exactly.
Wow. So that's what we're after. We're changing the mind. I'm
looking forward to. I was reading something today. I subscribe to a spiritual magazine, e-magazine, and they today was talking about how families need to start coming together and discussing things. How God is getting ready to move in marriages to where not only are you going to be powerful as the kingdom workers, but you're going to be powerful just being in your neighborhood.
That's good.
You know, just being a part of your families. You're going to be able to come together and be what the earth needs to think different, see different, and live different.
Right.
You know, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
You know, especially being newly married. I need this. You know,
Okay.
and other things that we're going to discuss. You know, being fruitful in the marketplace.
Right.
How to, you know, have dominion in the marketplace.
Absolutely.
You know, no matter where you work, you can work at McDonald's and still have dominion.
Right.
You can have your own business.
Right.
And still be in dominion.
Exactly, because that's what we've been created to do.
Exactly.
You know, in Revelations, he said that God has made us priests and kings. You see what I'm saying? So the priest is who I am in the kingdom, but when I go out into the world, into the marketplace, I'm the king. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm dominating.
I change the atmosphere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you see the king coming in the marketplace, but don't get it twisted. Anytime the king can turn to the priest, right?
Right.
And I can flow with both of them. So
exactly.
that's kind of stuff we about to talk about. I'm
exactly.
excited about
We want to get you equipped and ready.
Get us ready. And get us ready and get our mind and our perception changed so that we can live a successful and fruitful life.
Exactly. And we're here for everybody.
Everybody.
That's why it's called Real Talk at the Z.
So make sure you put your subjects in there. If you got something you want us to talk about, make sure you put it in the comments.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
So we'll see you all on the next podcast. And we're going to keep it a mystery to you. All I'm going to say is just make sure you got your seatbelts on. This is Real Talk at the Z.